Hello my dear friends, greetings to everyone. Today I want to describe about this UGC NET 2020, and here I want to describe about paper 1 and about environment science EVS. So here these are some of the topics: sustainable development goals, stimuli, teaching, modes of communication, series, speed and distance, formulas, area formulas, sampling methods, environment movements, BS6, epsilon species, some of the and about volcanic eruption. So sustainable goals. Here are the 17 sustainable goals. You need to remember each and every sustainable goal because in the question paper they are asking about to identify which of the goals are sustainable and which are goals are not sustainable. And common stimuli is this can be accomplished by either increasing the similarity of the training situation to the natural environment or by introducing elements on the training situation into the natural environment. So the next topic is correspondence of teaching. Correspondence. What is meant by correspondence education? Open education, which you can go to school. Distance education, in which 1 week or 1 month you will get education. But in correspondence education, no teacher will be available to teach you. You must study by your own work. You must study by your own work. So here we will be studying by your own hard work. Own hard work. And modes of communication. So there are mainly three kinds of modes of communication. First is interpersonal, interpretive, presentational. In the question, they will be asking about, they will be giving like one-way receptive, spontaneous, and productive communication. In this, which of the following are interpersonal communication skills? So that you will be selecting spontaneous communication skills. So this is simple, but you need to work hard. Series. In the series, like yesterday, they asked this question: B, F, H, L, P, R. Find the next. So it's very simple. So I'll be explaining about so the first letter is A. If you take A, then second letter is B, C, D, E, and F. So here is the F. Next, G, H, I, J, K, and L, M, N, O, P, Q, and after that R. Yes, you know R. And what is the next alphabet? What is next alphabet? Yes, after that T. So here we get T is the answer. T is the answer. T is the answer. So here dostom answer T है. Speed and distance. So here today like yesterday they are asked about trains. So if you would be able to uh, calculate speed of the train, like speed equal to distance by time. This is simple measure formula, and you should able to calculate kilometers per hour to meters per second. So it will be very useful for you in examinations. So here some of the formula: speed of the train equal to total distance covered by the train by time taken. So distance by time taken. So if the length of the two trains is given A and B, the trains moving in opposite direction, the speeds of x and y respectively time taken the other is, so this is the formula: A plus B by x plus y. So when the two trains are moving in opposite direction, when the two trains are moving in same direction, so here a plus b by x minus y, see here, same direction. When the starting time of two trains is same from x and y towards each other, and after crossing each other they took t1 and t2 in time in reaching y and x respectively, then the ratio will be like root of t2 by root of t1. If two trains leave x and y at the same time, then you will be having speed L and m respectively. Then the formula will be like this: t2 minus t1 into product of speed by difference in speed. And here about average formula: average distance, difference in average speed by speed without stoppage. Trains in equal lengths and different speeds taken t1 and t2 to cross pole, the time taken in opposite direction is, this is the formula. And equal lengths of different speeds, this is the formula. So we need to prepare this area formulas like parameter formulas, perimeter formulas, and areas formulas. They are very important. They asked about parallelogram, rectangle, square, and triangle formulas. They asked to match the following like this something, and we should be able to know all the formulas for the areas and volumes of each and every shape as much as possible. So sampling methods here. In sampling methods they ask some of the samplings like simple random sampling, judgment sampling, conventional sampling, quota sampling. So in these four samplings, which of the sampling is probability sampling? So we need to tick the simple sampling, the simple random sampling as the correct option. The next slide. Environmental movements. So in environment movements, they asked to get it according to year. So please check this Benchino movement. It was happened on 1700s, and it is used to save sacred trees from being cut down by the king's soldiers for a new palace. Chipko movement. It is used main for protecting of trees at the Himalayan slopes from the access of contractors of the forest. Save Silent Valley movement. It was for protection of Silent Valley, the most moist evergreen forest, and being destroyed by the hydroelectric project. And Jungle Bachao Andolan. It was done in 1982 in the Bihar against government decision to replace natural salt forest with teak. Apico movement. It was happened in 1983. It was against on felling and commercialization of natural forest and the ruin of ancient livelihood. Narmada Bachao Andolan. It was on 1985 against a number of large dams being built across the Narmada River. Tehri Dam conflict in 1990s, and the protest was against the displacement of town inhabitants and environmental consequences of the weak ecosystem. So these are the environment movements which you should be you kept in your mind. And again they asked about this BS6 and Euro 6 questions. They asked about how does the BS6 has and Euro 6 has been related to each other, and how does this BS6 engine was been related, and how does BS6 effluents which are been released into atmosphere. So these are the questions which you should be minding. And they even asked about epigenetic earthworm species. So this slide describes about this epigenetic, endogenic, and Enisic. There are some kind of species of earthworms, so you need to get into all this kind of earthworms if you are in environment science student. Volcanic eruption, and even they asked about volcanic eruption in environment science. So the principal components of the volcanic gases are vapor, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide. So here water, this is steam. Water is known as steam, so which you can see here, this is steam. And with steam you will be there will be release of CO2, carbon dioxide, and with carbon dioxide there will be release of sulfur dioxide, and with sulfur dioxide there will be release of hydrogen sulfide. And there are small traces of nitrogen, argon, helium, neon, methane, carbon monoxide, and hydrogen. So these are also will be released from volcanic eruption.